Welcome back to Snobs Film History Classic Film Review on the Scene Snobs channel. I'm your host, Mick Manhattan, and for the first few months of 2025, we're celebrating the legendary James Bond franchise. While I'm joining the folks over at Popcorn and Pints for full-length reviews of each film, here on the Scene Snobs we're spotlighting the most iconic entries of Bond's cinematic legacy. Today we're revisiting the often underrated gem of the series, On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Released in 1969, this film introduced George Lazenby as 007 in a story that's as bold as it is emotional, offering a rare glimpse into Bond's vulnerable side. In On Her Majesty's Secret Service, James Bond finds himself on a deeply personal mission. As he pursues Blofeld, played menacingly by Telly Savalas, Bond uncovers a plot involving biological warfare that could destroy the world's food supply. Along the way, he falls in love with the strong-willed and independent Tracy di Vicenzo, played by the brilliant Diana Rigg. Their romance brings a new layer of depth to Bond, culminating in a bittersweet finale that remains one of the series' most unforgettable moments. On Her Majesty's Secret Service marked a major transition for the franchise. After Sean Connery's departure, producers cast George Lazenby, an Australian model with no prior acting experience. Despite this, Lazenby brought a unique charm and physicality to the role, excelling in the action sequences. The film was directed by Peter Hunt, who had served as an editor on the previous Bond films. Hunt's vision emphasized a grittier and more grounded approach, with dazzling ski chases and visceral fight scenes. Fun fact about this movie, the ski sequences were shot on location in the Swiss Alps using innovative techniques, including helmet-mounted cameras for thrilling first-person shots. At its release, On Her Majesty's Secret Service received mixed reception. While critics praised the emotional depth of the story and Diana Rigg's performance, Lazenby faced skepticism as Sean Connery's replacement. The film performed well at the box office, but didn't reach the heights of its predecessors. However, time has been kind to this entry, with many fans and critics now considering it one of the best Bond films for its blend of action, romance, and pathos. The legacy of On Her Majesty's Secret Service is undeniable. It laid the groundwork for more emotional, complex Bond films that followed, such as Casino Royale, which we'll get to. Its stunning action sequences and dramatic weight have inspired countless filmmakers, and its iconic ending remains one of the boldest and most memorable moments in the series. Today it's celebrated as a daring departure from formula, showcasing a Bond who is both vulnerable and heroic. As we close out our review on Her Majesty's Secret Service, it's clear that this film stands apart in the Bond canon. It's bold, emotional, and action-packed chapter that proves there's more to 007 than gadgets and girls. Thank you for joining us for another deep dive into James Bond and the franchise on the Scene Snobs channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as we continue our journey through Bond's most iconic adventures. I'm Mick Manhattan, reminding you sometimes the greatest battles are fought within. See you next time.